to recording this morning in the late July 2023. And because I wake up in the night of something called on my door. It was ringing, the doorbell. But I knew it was not my doorbell that was ringing. I wake up and I knew it was in the spirit world. They were like I should pay attention, that they wanted to say something in this recording. I was on my way to, I say to them when I fall to sleep, that I should make a recording in the morning. So I was on my way anyway to recording. So I don't know what they want to come and talk about, but now I know it's a spirit thing when I hear, because it's not the same sound as I have on my door. And when someone pressed the button, it's a round button to press to make me open the door and see who it is. And it's rarely someone coming to my door. It's very few times a year, because I have no friends or family that is coming and visit me. So when they press the button on the door, it's about 99% of it. It's the doorbell. They press inside. It's stopped there. And then it sounded the whole time, so I have to open the door and press it back out. It's be like glue inside it, and it doesn't matter, as it is so very few people that press the button. But sometimes it's kids that is doing that for fun, and I have to go out and change it. So I know that it is not the sound of my bell on the door. So I don't go up. So it doesn't disturb me at all. It's only some second I wake up of it. And then I knew it's in the night, and it's not my doorbell, the sound of my doorbell that is. And it is a spirit thing. So if you hear this, you maybe hear the doorbell ringing or telephone ringing in the night, and you know it should not be anyone, a person there. Then is it a spirit thing? I had very much calling on my door in the night, and sometimes I wake up of a car, doo, 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 doo. But it was like Charlie Chaplin old movie, those cars from in the 20s, 30s. So I knew it was a spirit thing, but I didn't understood, because in that time, when I had it very much from the spirit world, I did didn't understood this with the spirit world. I was frightened because I thought it was evil ghost that wanted to do something or say something or make bad things. So I was scared when it's happened, and it happened very, very often. But now they don't need to do it so much. But this was a spirit that did that. So he maybe or she maybe come through in this recording. But what I was thinking I should talk about a little, it was this with Israel. It's it is spirit is coming now and touch me when I say Israel, and it is this that they say that in the time that tribulation should started with COVID-19, and it was about in December 2019. It started all over the world, and then it should be 7 years, and this year should be the peak of the tribulation. They say that, and that is for in the chapter that I did for two years ago, like that, an angel was coming and talking about this tsunami. She called it tsunami because it's waves, and tsunami is very, very high, deadly tsunami, and it should reach over most houses and hills, and going and kill and destroy. So they were saying that this year should be the peak of it, and they don't say exactly when, but they were talking about this year to be the peak, and it's what is going to happen. I'm not in political things, so I don't know what's going on in Israel. I know it's a package of changing in Israel, in the parliament or what, Knesset, and the first one that people are very angry at is to take away very much of this court, looking at what is it for people that are sitting in the Knesset, and they don't look at people if they are criminal people, if they have something in their past that is not good to have for to rule the country. And that is something we hold in very much here in Sweden, that I was in a party for 5-6 years ago, and they check out the police report if we have been in police report, and I was clean, so I was okay. And I knew I was clean because I have been in the military, and in the military also they check out if we have done something criminal, then you can't be in the military. So that is something very important, because you don't want to have criminal people sitting and take decision about what will going on in the country. No one wants that. So what is the reason why then Netanyahu want to have this? And can it be like he is weak now because he have a heart surgery? He have a pacemaker now for his heart, and it can stop the heart. So is it something he prepare for someone to take over Israel's his place in Israel, because he have felt that he is not going to live forever. His heart is weak. Maybe. I am not into this, but there is some questions. And as always, time will tell. But it's going on now. Very much anger and fighting, and we have only seen the start of it. Because as I say from the start, it's a package. So this is the first thing they change now, and then it's called more. So we will see what's happened. But what I wanted to say is that the angel had told us already for about 2 years ago, that in the start of my podcast, that it should be a tsunami. And it was a tsunami now with COVID-19. It was a big tsunami. But it's going to be bigger tsunami, the angel say. And she was telling about when it should be, and it should be in 2023 that we are in, and it's much going on. She couldn't know, she know, but we couldn't, that listen at her, we couldn't know that this with Russia and Ukraine-Russia war. We couldn't know that. And now about Israel, we didn't know that. But she was saying that to me, and I told you what she was saying. So there is something going on. I'm not going to recording so much because I prepare me to go to the doctor today. It's only to check out my blood pressure. It's not to meet the doctor, it's only go to the nurse. And I have done a taxi ride that is going all over the city. Take me at least 15 minutes with a car to go to my doctor, and I can see the whole city, how it looked like today. So I like that, and not go. I had the doctor close to where I live, and I didn't see anything, and I had to take my scooter because it was too close to take taxi to that place. But now I sit in the car and I can look out what's going on because we are driving to downtown, my city, so I see what's going on, and that is very nice. And since the I'm going to tell you what the spirit that touched me very much is going to tell you. But I want to say that when last time when God come, and I think it was God or Jesus was coming and touch me, then I be healed because my blood sugar is normal now. I don't need to be worried about the blood sugar. It was going down, and maybe God or heaven got help with the antibiotic I got very much in me, so it's healing in that way, and it had been before, and I was not healed of antibiotic, but maybe this time it will heal me, and I'm curious what the blood pressure will tell. I think it's have going down that also. So something, it was healing. I asked for healing from heaven, from God, and it seems like I have got it, but I don't take anything for granted. But so far, it have been 1 week I have check out my blood sugar and it's normal. And so, yes, hallelujah. I heard someone saying that. Uh, and so I'm going to end this chapter by listening at this spirit that touched me very much. Oh, it's very much touching. So it's a man. It's a male that is coming through, and he looked like Jesus, as we see in the picture. He maybe look something else, but that is a picture. It's a normal picture that we can see painted of people. He have brown hair, and he have a short beard with color, same color as his hair. So he is not this higher priest that is white in his hair. And he's coming through now. And yeah, I know that he's saying that, I lived in Israel, he say. So that's make him come through because I was talking about Israel. And so he said that it will be people that hide and going and whisper in the ears of those political people about they accuse, they say bad things about people. It started these things now. Of course it have going on before, but it's going to be much more. Like I have been to Rome in Italy, and there the guy that was with us in Rome, they pointed out this like lions figures on the walls, and they have the mouth is open, and there they could place in papers and say that someone accused someone have done some criminals or bad things, and then they come to the court, and the court judged them, and sometimes it was wrong accused. It was not true. It was lie, and they were killed because someone that doesn't show the face or name had placed the paper into the mouth of the lion. You need to understand what Jesus is talking now through me about this. It's going to be like a confusing time, and it's going to be this: accuse each other for something they have not done, but they will be killed of it. You need to understand it's symbolic, because it's a spirit thing. Jesus is not standing here as a person. He is coming here as a spirit. So you need to understand the truth in the spirit, because the spirit is the truth. That was saying for a long time ago, and it's still going on, that what spirit is telling you is the truth. And that is what he is saying. It's gonna not be the same rules and laws in Israel as it have been, but it will be like when it was the Roman Empire was down in Israel and did things there, and my DNA have shown me that many of my relatives, my ancestors in my DNA match was from the Roman Empire, because they were together with the women and make babies because they were wealthy and they have power. So it's not that I hide anything from where I'm coming from. And then I talked to a taxi driver I think he was from Iraq, and he was surprised that Netanyahu, he's coming from Russia. He is born in Tel Aviv, but his father was from Russia. So I say this for you to understand his mindset, that there is a Russian mindset that can cause maybe problem or a solution. I don't know political things, so I don't say anything about it. But he'd be surprised when this man from Iraq in a taxi, we were talking, he was bright in his brain, but he didn't know that Netanyahu come from Russia. But he was born in Tel Aviv because his father married an Israel woman, and in that way they come to Israel from Russia. But his father was Russian. So that is something to have in your mind when you hear the news about what's going on in Israel. And it can be that Netanyahu take a stand for something, either someone that will be placed instead of him after him coming, that he prepare for that, or he prepare for to choose side. Of course, he is not positive about Palestine, Arabic country. That we know. That is not hidden. That's a fact of it. And that he had a problem with it. So we will see it. Time will tell also. And this what Jesus was saying about what will come. You have to. It's not frightened things for you that live far away from Israel, but it's gonna affect the world in a way. And the Spirit doesn't tell me exactly, but when they come in the Spirit, is it about spirit things, not the worldly things. So I thank you, Jesus, to come through, to touch me. So it was his doorbell that was, I heard in the night. I don't know, because I don't have any clock. I don't see the time. But it maybe was between 2 and 3 in the night. I heard the doorbell, and I knew it was not a person on my door in that time. So thank you for listening. God bless you. Be in peace. You know, you should be in peace, and don't look so much from the outside and not look and think like the world are thinking. You are a spirit human, and you should think about those things in the spirit way. And in the spirit way, they are calm. It's people that do these bad things, and it's not from heaven, from the good spirit world that is targeting now our planet. It's evil things going on. So thank you, and God bless you. Be in peace.